If you know the Bible, you know where it's going. It goes to a good place. It ends up with our hands up in the air in victory. You don't have to be afraid of the future if you know the future. And God has given us this book so that we can be confident about what is going to happen. On today's program, we take a look at the great spiritual awakening that occurs in the middle of rampant lawlessness and godlessness during the end times. This awakening comes from an unlikely source: Jews from the 12 tribes of Israel. Their mission? To preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. The result? Revival.
Now, here is Dr. Jeremiah with his message, The 144,000 Rescued.
Everywhere I go, people want to know, when they talk about the events that are happening in our world today, they say something like this: Dr. Jeremiah, where is this all going? And of course, that's a good question, but if you know the Bible, you know where it's going. It goes to a good place. It ends up with our hands up in the air in victory. You don't have to be afraid of the future if you know the future. And God has given us this book so that we can be confident about what is going to happen. The book of Revelation is a book that is filled with the mercy of God along with the judgment of God. Almost every place where you see God meting out the judgment upon this earth, which is deserved, you don't have to look very far before there's a parenthesis that shows his mercy and his grace. Did you know that God never ever leaves himself without a witness, no matter how dark things might be? Look at what's happening in our world today. And if we're not careful, we talk about all the bad things, but did you know that in the darkness of this world, there are many places where the light is shining very brightly? And you know, the darker the night, the brighter the light, amen? So the book of Revelation is like that. And during the tribulation period, which happens right after the church is taken to heaven, the Antichrist is going to work to consolidate his power, and he's going to do everything he can do to take Israel down. While he is crushing those who refuse to bow before his statue, the greatest spiritual awakening of all time is going to take place.